Toyota Starlet arrived in September of 2020 and almost instantly was a rip-roaring success. And on most occasions, it outsold the Suzuki Baleno, on which it's actually based. But now we have what is essentially the second generation Baleno, but an updated Starlet. And what's even more interesting is the fact that they are both launching this week. Interestingly, Suzuki recently overtook Toyota's passenger car sales for the first time ever. And one has to wonder if the collab is perhaps lending a greater boost to the smaller manufacturer. Either way, this rebadging system seems to work for both car makers, as it's been employed on the Suzuki Vitara Brezza and Toyota Urban Cruiser, both extremely popular models on the ever-growing compact SUV scene. But back to the Starlet. What exactly is new on this facelifted version? Let's take a look. The front and rear have been restyled, with the grille probably being the most noticeable change. They've added some chrome detailing, while the headlamps feature a sleeker look. At the rear, there are contemporary two-piece rear light clusters, and the design of the 16-inch alloys has also been updated. The familiar three-grade strategy has been retained, so you can still opt for an XI, XS or XR model. The cabin has also seen some updates, many of which Toyota say are in response to customer feedback. So now you've got a standard infotainment system, and of course it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then you've got a USB port in the front and at the rear. There is also automatic climate control, power retractable side mirrors and rear parking sensors, hill assist control, vehicle stability control and ABS with EBD standard across the range. The top of the range XR model adds smart entry, push start and cruise control. All models come with Toyota Connect, a connectivity package that includes in-car Wi-Fi, which Toyota believes sets the Starlet apart from the Baleno. Toyota claims that there is more front and rear legroom, and I can attest to that. The rear legroom here is really ample. The only downside is that the boot has now gone from 345 litres to 314 litres, which of course, if it's going to be a family car, you want a little bit more luggage space. And I'm not sure how I feel about the blue detailing that has been added to the car, but that's something, each to their own. An upgrade to the engine in the Starlet as well. It's replacing the 1.4 litre unit that's in the outgoing model, and now is a 1.5 litre naturally aspirated engine, same as the one we see in the Urban Cruiser. So this 1.5 litre has 77 kilowatts of power, which is 9 kilowatts more than the outgoing model, and then it's got 138 newton meters torque, which is 8 newton meters more. Can I tell the difference in the power? To be honest, I'd have to drive them back to back because, it's quite a slight difference. But I can tell you that it certainly is quite punchy. I think you have to work it. I've got the manual gearbox. You can opt for the 4-speed auto. If you're going to be hitting an incline and if your car's jam-packed, you might have to sort of down gear quite a bit to try and get your momentum going. Once you've sort of on that highway cruising, you're fine. And it's a very smooth, very comfortable ride, and actually quite quiet. And then fuel consumption is claimed at up to about 5.7 litres per 100 Ks. I'm sitting at 6.2 litres now, which I think is actually pretty good considering. Pricing for the updated Starlet kicks off at just over 226,000 Rand, while the range topper hits just 313,000. There is no denying the value for money proposition this car offers. It remains a well-spec'd, practical and spacious family car. But there is no denying Toyota's clout in this country. After all, many South Africans have bought cars that aren't actually Toyotas. But this is probably kudos to Suzuki and the fact that it's made a fantastic product. And if Toyota is willing to put its badge on it, well, then we can trust it too.